We'll see. No one's gonna like me. Shh. Do not need a heater. It's warm enough. Hello. I have no loyalty to anything. I'm just going to be working on random things. Fair enough. Yeah, I got a few things I can be working on. I got commissions, I got personal projects, so there's no shortness of things I can do. No lack of, I should say. Just doing a lot of throat clearing. Hey, Ariel. Yeah, I know it's late for some people, and I apologise for that, but it's still early for me, technically. Eyebrows. What are eyebrows? Tricky little things. I suppose all shapes are tricky to some degree. Yeah, I've already done it. It's like, you cannot do that because you've already done it. All good. Dolan turned it off before they announced Sans, so I didn't actually see it, but it's good for a lot of people, I guess. Eyebrows, I hate them. Hello. There's a lot of things in drawings I don't like, but I do them anyway because, hey, you got to do it for a person. Eyebrows look simple, but they can be a little bit tricky from time to time. Noses. I love eyes. Eyes are fine. Lips. I suppose everything can be tricky if you let it. So I'm just going to be working on random things. This was sketched on my iPad. I haven't really done any new iPad sketches for a while. I mean, when I went to Japan, it was just kind of relax, explore, fiddle, play Pokemon Go, buy figurines, buy more figurines. That was great though. But it's good to be back. I got to speak Japanese while I was there. I got to order coffees in Japanese. That was fun. Which is easy. It's just, well, what I had to say was cappuccino to cafe latte. Arigato gozaimasu. Or kudasai, whatever. Yeah. I need to find the thing. Because the thing decided it was going to... No! Don't like it when you do that. Okay, so this has to be that. And this moves up to here. And I want it to be visible. I am hot. Ugh. I'm not taking my hat off though because it is an absolute mess. So one thing that I did do while I was in Japan on the last day, actually, I bent my nail back. Like, as in to the point where it was... How do I describe this? Alright, I'm just going to draw a quick picture. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of all this. But that's the finger. And this is a very badly drawn nail. In fact, my nail's probably more like this. And I bent it back to this point, this bit here, so I bled. It bent back when I was... Dolan handed me his wheel around luggage bag because we were just kind of wandering around on our last day. It was exhausting, and I bent my nail all the way back to there and I bled. It hurt. And yes, that is not the best drawn fingernail I've ever done, but just to show that's exactly what happened. So it bent back, and it's also decided to break a little bit, so it hurts. I got to do my... I should probably put a band-aid on that, actually, just so I don't do any more damage to it, you know? Yeah, I've heard. I should really... Why haven't I put a band-aid on it yet? That's like the most obvious thing. Put a band-aid over it so you don't do any more damage. And I have asthma. I'll be fine though. So, yep, that's what I did on the last day of Japan. Madfest hasn't happened yet. That's this next weekend. So I'm going to cut that because that's not part of my drawing. But yeah, so that's what I did on my last day in Japan. It hurt quite a bit. And I had to keep a tissue there to stop it from bleeding. It could get infected? Nah, it's fine. Where is Dee Dee? Now, I can say this. You know how I say he's working? Well, when I say he's working, he is actually working, but this time he's like, absolutely cannot be disturbed, don't even say hi to him working. He is busy. He's trying to get a bunch of things done before Madfest. He's also got to organise getting our merchandise back, because the people that were doing our merchandise have gone out of business. So we got to collect the remaining merchandise, and that's going to be fun. He's going to have to go pick it up in his car. He doesn't really drive anymore. Dude, that's fine. I'll be getting some money in, but I don't know when that'll be. I really should see my psychologist again, but that costs money. I mean, he doesn't judge or anything like that, but I didn't exactly reply to his last call. It's like, hey, you missed your appointment. I missed my appointment because I was asleep. I'm that bad. Well, I can't remember what else was happening that day, but I know that I was asleep. So for those of you who don't know, this is Kyrie from Kingdom Hearts, the version of her in Kingdom Hearts 2 where she has her hair long. I also did Nominate, and she will be done a little bit later. Funnily enough, with the same face, because they have the same model, same character. Oops, spoilers for people who haven't seen it. The only problem with some sketches you do is you obviously had a point when you were sketching it, as in, like, you know, lines that you were supposed to, you know, which were the main parts. And then when you go to line it, it's like, okay, so which lines was I ignoring and which ones were I actually going to acknowledge in colour? I think this was it. Because Kyrie's hair is kind of a little bit all over the place, which I love. When am I going to do another live stream with Snoopy? When she wants to. She's still a little bit under scotchy. But I love it. I love talking Japanese. It was so fun. Tanoshimi deshita. I think that's it. Jules can't talk in chat. Why not? Why can't Jules talk in chat? No, he wasn't hidden. Maybe someone else hit him as a joke, but alright. Just a little bit. Alright, Ariel, could you just have a look at the band thing and see if Jules is banned or not? I just saw a little bit. I got a couple of things. We saw a lot of, you know, just bits of everything. I didn't hide him. I don't know who did it. But you should be able to look at the list and unhide whoever needs to be unhidden. Because I know people have probably been hidden as a joke, maybe. But no, I promise you I didn't hide you. I don't know who did. Huge lightning storms, oi. Dorms are fun, aren't they? Japan had a little bit of rain, but for the most part it was just warm. It was so hot. The first day we were there, so sweaty. I'm aware of that. I'm not a fan of that, but I can't tell people who to like and not like. Unfortunately, that's not how things work. But no, Jules, from me to you, I promise I did not hide you. I don't know who did, and whoever did, well, if I knew who they were, they would get a stern warning, possibly even, hidden from the channel themselves for a little bit. Temporary ban even. The Sailor Moon Cafe was incredible, but it was so corny. The performance, it was just cheesy. No, it was really cool. We also went to a Square Enix cafe where we tried sea salt ice cream, the sea salt ice cream. It was incredible. Sea salt ice cream. I've had sea salt ice cream. It is salt. It is salty and sweet. But I would not have it every day. Not by a long shot. Them Kingdom Hearts people are crazy. I've got a pimple on my tongue as well that's annoying me. Something kind of funny that happened in Japan. I tried going into the medic place, the pharmacy or whatever they call it there, and I asked for an asthma pump, and they told me they can't do it without a prescription. Well, come the last day of Japan, and I'm searching my bag for a thing, and my asthma pump was with me the whole time. Not that I had any bad asthma or anything like that, but the fact that I had it with me the whole time is just funny. I had to also ask for headache medication because I forgot my meds. I brought my main meds, I just didn't bring my pain meds because I'm smart. Hey Anya, I'm alright. The drawing is going well. It's an iPad drawing. I've done quite a bit on my iPad. I've kind of stopped temporarily. I'm good. Sometimes you just need time to yourself and to relax. I saw It Chapter 2 the other day. I'm not a fan of horror. If you want, you can feel free to message me. If I don't reply right away, it's not you, it's just my social anxiety, I promise. There are lots of things I never reply to, and I feel so guilty about it afterwards. And it gets to that point where it's like, if you haven't replied by now, you're never going to reply. And if you reply, it's just going to make you look like a big bitch. You just stepped on a Lego? That sucks. I have a pimple on my tongue. I know I've said that already, but it's really annoying me. So even though I've been talking about it, but I haven't exactly made it 100% official yet, I've got I've been setting up, I've even showed it to my Patreon people, but I've set up a bust commission sheet, which will turn into a regular commission sheet eventually, but for now it's just busts. And I'm going to put that live and be like, commission me please. Oh, that's alright. I love art. Doesn't matter what art it is. Okay, well, I'm not really a fan of the vor and gore sort of side of things or the fetish things, but when it comes to regular art, just characters or wilderness environments, I love it. But I think my favourite type of art is character art, at least at this point in time. My laptop, it's okay at the moment, but I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm not relying on it 100%. So I'm not going to be putting anything exclusively on my laptop. I'm going to make sure I have a backup at all times. There's a few birthdays happening. My sister's birthday was recently. I don't know if you guys saw the tweet where she wrote, I don't know if it's still a thing, but I am no longer 14, I am now 17 or something like that. My baby sister is 17 years old. Baby sister. She's not a baby anymore. She's going to be taller than me one day. Oh, she's definitely going to be taller than me. My brother already towers over me. She won't be as tall as our brother, but she'll be tall. Apparently I slouch when I walk and I don't even notice. So I do plan to buy another laptop, but for the time being, it's not urgent. Oh, that's okay. So I suppose I'll have to do it myself then, channel videos. Is there I forgot where it is, monetization, other features, dashboard, settings, playlists, customize channel. I know that there's a thing where it's like you can hide people. I don't know where it is. Analytics, uploads, live, story. This is all new. It's like other features. I'm trying to see how to unblock. DOM's unblocked before. Customize channel audio library status and features. What about just in live stream, live dashboard? Is there a thing in here where it's like set up optional features, go live, monetization, cards, public, bucket? Cool. I know there's a way to check hidden and unhidden, but I can't think of it right now. Optional features. No, that's stream info. There's like this privacy thing. I can't think of what it is. Settings. Is it in settings? Channel community. Is in community. Moderators. Okay, I've got moderators and hidden users. Alright, let's see if I can see them. There's quite a few hidden people. See if I can see Jules. There's a lot of people here. But I'm not going to read names out loud because that's just mean. Yep, I recognize some of these names. Yep. So far I can't see Jules. Wow, someone named themselves Gooby's an N-word and a bitch. Charming. Thank you very much for that. I can't see Jules here. No, Jules hasn't been hidden. Maybe his internet's being a bitch. Try telling him to turn his internet off and on again because I'm positive I can't see his... Oh, wait, there he is. Oh, that was sneaky. That was sneaky. I couldn't see it. But yes, no, Jules was hidden. I don't know who did that, but not very good. Save. Alright, Jules, you are unhidden. I couldn't see you. I saw you, obviously, but there's a lot of people in there. I'm sorry. But I promise it was not me, and whoever did it, I'm not happy. Because you did not deserve that. So yes, Jules, you were hidden, and that really sucks. It was not me, I promise. Oh, look, I'm sure there are channels with more hidden people, but yikes. I don't know who did it. I have suspicions, just based on how I see things in Discord, but I'm not about to accuse anyone. Sorry about that. Okay, now I can continue with the drawing, and I don't know, do I ask who dared hid? I have some suspicions, but I'm not about to name names. I suppose I could ask individually, like, so who hid Jules from my stream? Because that was not cool. Now, I don't know who did it. I have suspicions, but I don't know exactly who did it. It is probably one of the people that you listed. They're most likely. But I don't know. I'm just surprised, honestly. And that hair goes over there. Yep, I see it. It's just weird. I had to look through that list 3 times before I saw his name. Oh, I'm pretty sure I know who did it, but I'm not happy. I don't know why. Might have been as a joke and was like, oh, I'll unhide them later or something, because I know that some people do that. But not cool. Don't do that again. Hey, Faith. Oh, it's just someone that was hidden and they shouldn't have been hidden because they weren't being a pest or anything. I think it was just a joke, and it's not a funny joke at all. Cheap tablets. Well, I tell you one thing, Apple iPads are incredible. If you find the right program, there are cheaper ones than others. I've got either the second cheapest or the second most expensive I could get. I've got other things I can work on. Am I late? No, not really. You're fine. You're cool. You're good. You're good. Yes, I quote SpongeBob, so sue me. No, you're not annoying. You're fine. I've had annoying people in stream, and people know who I'm talking, or could potentially know who I'm talking about, but no, you're fine. Yeah. I do not own a Switch, but I will be getting one of the new Switches that are coming out. I think it's in November or something. I'm getting a banana coloured one because Dolan's a sweetie. Yeah. Hello. Welcome. I hope you're having a nice day. Kari's one of those characters that I've always wanted to draw, but just... No, I've drawn her a couple of times, but, you know, each time at different skill levels, so, you know, they don't always come out that well. Yep. So, Jules, if you are still here, you can feel free to say something now and you won't get hidden, and if you do, I will be on that, because I can see right in front of me who's hiding who, if anything. Ah, birthday. Nice. I'm one of those people that, you know, birthdays are nice, but I don't get super excited about them anymore, you know, because I'm getting older. I don't know how many people know this, but I will be 28 next year, so yeah. Graphic tablets are not... Yeah. I'm pretty sure that there are other artist YouTubers that review products and can actually tell you what's good and what's not. I've only tried a few products myself. I love my Wacom, and the iPad that I got has been brilliant. Has been absolutely brilliant for sketching. I can show you one that I really like that I did recently, but it's going to look funny on the thing. I'm pretty sure I posted this on my Patreon server. Yeah, I know I did, but I can't remember if I posted on Patreon or just in the server. This is Torna, the new version one. I think she's pretty. I've always liked Torna. That was done on my iPad. I had a lot of fun with it. Ah, that's cool. I never Hey, look, I need money more now that I'm an adult than ever. I mean, when I was a kid, it's nice. You get given money. And what do you spend it on? You usually spend it on like a nice outfit, or yeah, for me it probably would have been a nice outfit because I tended to buy a lot of clothes when I was younger. No, I'm aware of why they changed Torna's design. I just wonder if now with her new design and her new appropriateness, whether her and Crash are now going to be canon or if they're going to pair her back up with Pinstripe. On food, yeah, but when you're a little kid, you buy clothes or you buy. I might have bought dolls a couple of times because I went through a doll phase. I might have bought Powerpuff Girl stuff. Yeah. I've also got this sketch that I want to work on as well. I don't know if you guys have seen this one. Edelgard. This was one of my first sketches, I think, on my iPad. What was my first one? Well, I can easily... No, my first one was just a face, but my first fan art picture was this. And I've also got this one, which I'm really close to finishing, but I just need to do a little bit more with the plug suit before I'm ready to put her in Photoshop. Shows. Just finished watching the first season of Evangelion, the original one that they put on Netflix. It was really nice. Really nice. That's a really weird way of saying it. Entertaining. The ending was really weird though, as you guys know. And I saw the movie, which is supposed to take place just after the series or during the last episodes of the series, sort of an alternate ending that they wanted to originally go with, I think. Okay, I was working on Kari, but I'm going to move around. I think I'm going to stick in Illustrator. Oh, can I show you a commission that I was working on recently? This isn't what I'm up to right now. I've gone further, but look at this. It's, well, I don't know if you know who this is, but this is a commission piece, and the person who's commissioned it is really happy with it so far. Look, I get it, but it's a small portion of the movie, and it was in the book. They wanted it to be faithful to the book, so that's why they put it in. The scene is confronting, yes, and it's kind of like, oh wow, that was horrible. But yeah. But you know, there are much worse scenes in the movie. That was just one scene. There are kids that get killed, for God's sakes. Sorry. But yep, this is a commission that I recently got. Yep. So I'm currently, even though I haven't officially made an announcement, I'm taking bust commissions. So hit me up on my email, which is listed below. Oh, Mugman had a crush on her. I did see a couple of fan art pieces, but I didn't really think much of it. Okay, where was I? How many commissions do I have currently? I have a list. There are a couple I haven't written down. Shippers. I like shipping. Look, I'd like to say that I'm an ally, because you know I'm just one of those people that wants everyone to get along and be happy. No, I know about that, but they cut that out of the movie. I'm aware of that because I do my own research from time to time. Oh, I ship heavily. My first ship, unless you count Disney, was Sly and Carmelita from the Sly Cooper series. I drew a lot of that. You can actually still find it online if you know where to look. I also liked other video game pairings, as well as, you know, Teen Titans. Commission, you pay me and I draw something for you. It's basically a request but with money. That's what a commission is. Anything you want except for not safe for work. There's borderline things that I'm happy to do, but other things I'm just like, I can't do that. But I'm only accepting bust commissions at the moment. So basically head to shoulders. Just any character you want. It can be an OC, it can be your favourite character, it can be an original character. Just give me a good description and a reference and I'm good. Get things done pretty quickly. There's some I haven't started yet because I'm working on other things right now. Fingers. Fingers are tricky. Don't give up. And make sure you have fun. Do not forget the fun. Or art will eventually feel like another job, like a boring job. Okay, I saw a lot of that. I was also cringy teenager. I was a Sonic and Amy shipper. But I also liked Sonic and Sally from the comics, so... I shipped a lot of things. Avatar The Last Airbender, I was Katang all the way. Any suggestions for drawing lips? References. Plus, there's a lot of, heart-type shapes in them. There's lots of curves. The mitten method. Yeah, I know that one. You know what I did? And I know it's cliche. I draw the hands behind the back or in the pocket. A couple of pictures I even, tried to do that. Now, I freaking loved Avatar The Last Airbender. I loved all the pairings, the canon ones, and some of the one pairing I could not stand, and I'm sorry. If there's anyone who is a fan, I apologize. I've said this before. The one fan pairing I could not stand was Zuko and Katara. I hated it with a passion. I don't know if it was because of the crazy fans or just the idea of it. It just, it's Avatar. It's Aang and Katara. I mean, yes, there was that whole, she kind of treats him like a little brother or like a son, but I thought it was adorable. I loved the idea of Aang and Katara. But Zuko and Katara just disturbed me to no end. Besides the fact that they paired Zuko off with someone completely different. And any interactions I saw between Zuko and Katara was just purely friendship, and people just... any little interaction they had, it was like, oh, they're a ship, they're a ship. Harry and Hermione, I kind of agree with that one. I mean, I don't dislike Ron, but I reckon if they put Harry and Hermione together, it could have worked. Not saying I dislike Ginny either. She's better in the books than what she is in the movies. No offense. I like Bonnie Wright. She's incredible. But I think as a written character, she had more of a role in the books. Personally. I could go on for hours about my fandoms, believe me. There's a lot of fandoms that I'm in, but yeah, probably don't necessarily draw, fan art about it. I'll probably end up resizing a few things. No, someone did hire Jules. I found it, unfortunately. I looked. I had to look a few times, but I found it. I found his name. Yeah. I didn't quite see all of Sonic X. I saw little bits of it, but I didn't see all of it. Brian? Brian's here? If so, hey Brian! I haven't seen your name pop up, but someone said you're here, so I'm saying hi. Now go ahead, play games. I'm just going to be fiddling. I'm literally just fiddling right now. Oh, he thought he was hidden again. Oh. That's not funny, though. That's just mean. I am against bullying. Completely against it. I was bullied at my first primary school. My second primary school, not so much. But I was a bully victim. I was kicked. I was punched. I was teased. I had things taken from me. But I've blocked it out. I really can't remember it. Like, I know it happened, but I can't remember... remember exactly how it happened. You're fine, Brian. Just do what you need to do. Yeah, no, you're trying. All you can do is try. That's better than not trying at all. Now getting this shape. Yeah, no, Sonic X was a show. They had a little bit of it on Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon, I think. It might have been on Cheese TV. I know that I saw a little bit of it. A 5th grader broke my arm in grade 2. See, that's just mean. What was the need for that? I don't get it. One of the worst things that happened to me, I remember this, was in primary school you have show and tell. I don't know if every school does it, but mine did. And I brought one of my favourite dolls to show and tell, and I left her outside my bag, you know, but still in the loop. And what happened was a couple of boys decided that they would throw my doll in the bin. And I didn't notice, like, I couldn't find her, and it turned out she'd been put in the trash. And this was a limited edition doll too. So what happened was the mothers felt really, really bad, the mothers of the boys that did this. So they gave mum the money to buy me a replacement. And we looked in a whole bunch of places and we eventually found one. But it's just one of those things that you just don't forget. That sucks. I'm really sorry to hear that, guys. But unfortunately, you're not alone. This is just something that, unfortunately, as much as you want it to, it's never going to go away. It sucks, but unfortunately this is something that's going to stay. I mean, it's been happening since the beginning of time pretty much, I think. But I'm not about to go into history or politics or anything like that. Just be aware that I'm against it, and if there's any bullying on this stream, you know, just put a stop to it before it can even happen. And if mods decide to bully, they will be unmodded. No question. I mean, I've done it before. I've unmodded someone because they were being a bully. I'm not going to tolerate it. Oh, okay. Oh no, one of my baby dolls. It wasn't a baby born. I don't know if you guys know what a baby born is, but it was a doll, like, you know, a baby doll. Yeah. That is awful. I mean, I can't believe that people would rather have a rape victim keep their baby over their sanity. So, Mike, I don't know. He's probably asleep. I think this is a sleepy time for him. I'll probably make the lips a little bit, a slightly different size. I'll keep changing things up. I think I'm just going to be working in Illustrator. I mean, I've got things in Photoshop I can do, but I've got a lot of line art I want to do. Nice. What? Oh, that sucks. Oh, a lot of this stuff just makes me groan. Huh, okay. One of my favourite things to do is just see the progress. Oh, that's nice. Look at that, the progress of a picture. That looks so cool. I love seeing the progress. It's just, I love it. Good coffee. Sometimes all you need is a good coffee and your day is a million times better. It's so funny how Brian calls himself a bully, but yet he's one of the nicest people I know. I think you give yourself too much crap. Oh, can I show you guys something? This is really random, and for the people who, if the people from the Japanese store accidentally see this, I am sorry. This fell into my bag. I was buying a bunch of figurines and this fell into my bag. I didn't buy it. I stole it by accident. It's only 500 yen, which isn't that much, but I stole a thing without realizing I stole it. And by the time we realized, we were at we were at home, and Dolan's like, "Did you buy this?" And I'm like, "No, I didn't buy this." Oh, I have so much. Oh, Brian, you're gonna like this, but you might be a little bit jealous. I bought a Rem and Ram figure. I bought the Arabian Nights one, so I have that in my collection now. I have to buy another cup. I have to get some more shelves because there's 5 more figurines that I haven't unpacked yet that I just can't fit. Yep, it's mine now. I mean, I don't dislike Ho-Oh, but I promise I didn't grab it. Ugh, God. The F word is, it's a trap. But yep, I have a Rem and a Ram figure now. Oh. Oh, I accidentally almost stole a folder. Like, I was carrying it, I had every intention of buying it, and I walked out with it. Just randomly. I forgot that I had it in my hand. The thing didn't go off. I was halfway up the stairs and I'm like, oh crap, I'm holding this thing. I haven't bought it. It was only like $4, but I still ran back and I said, I'm sorry, I'm buying this, I promise. And they just looked at me like, what? I didn't say I didn't like Ho-Oh. I like Ho-Oh. I'm just saying that it's not my first pick. That's all. Nah. Weird stuff happening in your racing stuff. I didn't say I didn't like Ho-Oh. I just said it's not my favourite. Eevee's my favourite. You'd be able to tell from my Eevee stuff. And then I continue working on the eye. I like streaming. The other reason I haven't streamed since I've been back is just because I've had to do things. I'm ready for MadFest. I've got some prints done, and I've got a promotion thing done. Although Dolan said I need to make it bigger because it's too small. And it's like, it's for those people that decide to pick up the book and have a look at it. So I'm going to be selling 8 prints. Hello. Who's best girl? Best girl? Oh, what are you doing to me? Who's best girl? Oh, I don't know. What fandom are you talking about? If we're talking about Evangelion, because I watched that recently, it has to be Misato. Misato is my favorite. I don't dislike Rein Asuka, but I love Misato. I think it's just because I'm older now. Best girl. I also like Zelda. Android 18. Oh, I got a few Android 18s while I was there. Oh, no, Madfest is in Mad Men, a Mad Men festival. I haven't quite decided yet. I will think about it overnight. Junko Inoshima. I love Junko. I don't have a plushie of her, but I've got a figure. And I've drawn her once or twice. I love Junko. Look, she's a bad guy. She's horrible. But I love her. She's like the only bad guy that I'm like, no, I love her. Oh, Danganronpa. I like Sayaka as well. I mean, yes, I know that she did a bad thing, but I still like her. Best girl, though. You are asking me a terrible question. You deserve to... That is a horrible question. Never ask me that again. Which Zelda is best? Look, I'm going to say Breath of the Wild. Because I haven't actually played that... Well, me play. I'm not the one that plays. I haven't seen that much, to be honest. I've seen Breath of the Wild, and I've seen Ocarina of Time. Monokuma! Ah, you got Monokuma merch! Godzilla? I don't really watch Godzilla. No, I love Junko just because she owns it. Like, she knows that she's bad. She just owns it. And one of the things that happens as well, I don't know if you guys know this, but she also kills her sister, kind of. Not entirely on, like, it wasn't planned or anything, but she kills her sister and she's like, oh wow. Like, she just doesn't really care. I'm like, damn. That is so brutal. Breath of the Wild is beautiful. I've drawn a little bit of fan art from it. Maybe some romance. Meatballs! Oh, I spent ages eating my porridge the other day. I mean, I was enjoying it, but I was just, stuck on Discord looking at stuff, looking at my feed. Oh, Monokuma was terrible. But entertaining nonetheless. Yeah, so Dolan and I finished Evangelion. We are going to watch more, I think, as in the other series. I definitely like Asuka more than Rei. I am sorry. Asuka is a little bit of a bitch, as a lot of people will say, but she's still kind of cool. I mean, you can be a bitch and you can still be cool, you know? It's not impossible. I think I need to make that smaller, because I know that's what I'm doing there. Oh, wait, no, I think that comes out from there. I'm confused. It's like, how you do... Which lines were where, Gooby? I don't know. It's been too long. Yeah, I think that's it. I need to make that smaller. Hello. Cool. Reaction videos. It's not really our style. Maybe, but Dolan just wants to do what Dolan does. Yeah, I saw that Steve was in it. That made me kind of happy because Steve. I watched Steve. I think I've seen your name. Torterra? Yeah. They're okay. My favorite Pokemon's Eevee. Not necessarily the evolutions either, I just like Eevee. Eevee's adorable. Cool. I probably need to relook at my reference. Probably need to make that blacker as well. I probably will. I think that's meant to be darker. So I will do that. I'm just creating black lines on top of black lines. Good job, Gooby. It's fine though. No one has to know. Which means I'll have to make this go up to here. There we go, that's a bit better. Butter knives. Have you checked the dishwasher? The stream is civil because I got good people right now. I have no idea. But it doesn't sound like... Is it a fashion thing? See, I know fashion. Not really. No, I saw that. I saw the introduction. It was cute. But still very kiddie. Yeah. I really want to watch Your Lie in April again. But I gotta watch it with Dolan though because he wants to see it. Your Lie in April, it's just Oh, God, the feelings. Ah. I traced a base once, just a little bit, and then I just went over it with my own thing. That's the closest I've come to tracing. Good coffee. Judge me all you want, I like coffee. I do intend to play games, so don't worry, I'm just doing line stuff at the moment. I have not, oh my god, I'm terrible. Guess what I forgot to do? Guess what I have not done this entire time? I have not saved this once. Not once this whole time I've been working on it have I saved it. I was going to do a Patreon stream this week, but I've been waking up at like 1 o'clock and I'm like, that's not good. That's not a good time to start a stream. So, yeah. I want to though. Believe me, I want to. The current Patreon thing is superheroes. I've actually got one anime superhero that's been mentioned and I'm going to allow it. I haven't done a poll yet. Probably will soon. Someone suggested Eraserhead from My Hero Academia as the hero. And hey, as long as I get to do a little bit of anatomy practice, I'm totally cool with that. There's a lot of things I should be watching, but at least I've seen Evangelion. I bought quite a few Evangelion figures while I was over there. I got some Misato, I got Rei, I got Asuka. Hello, how you doing? I am doing, well, I'm attempting to do art. I think I'm doing art. Some come out better than others. Oh, really? Oh, heartbreakers. I'm still not over your lie. Alright, see you, Pegasaurus. Look after yourself, okay? Whew. Fave childhood show. When you say childhood, are we talking about like baby or Powerpuff Girls? Powerpuff Girls. I loved Powerpuff Girls for quite a while. The original Powerpuff Girls. It'd have to be Powerpuff Girls. Angel Beats. I haven't seen that. Do I want to see that? Do I really want to make myself watch something sad? I guess I have no choice. I'm back with bananas. Good for you. Watch Code Geass. That's another one I've been wanting to watch. Oh, I love Powerpuff Girls. I had the dolls. The best girls. Oh yeah. Then there was also Dragon Ball Z, which is one of the things that Dolan and I connected on when we first met. I asked him, do you know this? Do you like the Sly Cooper games, or do you know the Sly Cooper games? And he did, and that was like a big hurrah for me. And then he's like, do you like Dragon Ball? And I'm like, yeah, I love it. And then he did a dance as well in his head. Yeah, what is your favorite anime of all time, Brian? I'm curious. Because there's a lot of animes you've watched. Oh, I can't watch the new one. I am poised against it. I cannot. I mean, they make them twerk. That is enough for me. Plus the fact that they did a self-insert and made one of the Powerpuff Girls like them. That's just wrong on so many levels. Brad's favorite anime is hentai. Yeah, baby. Tokyo Ghoul. I haven't seen Tokyo Ghoul. Stains Gate. Teen Titans. Oh my god, I love Teen Titans. Robin and Starfire. Sorry, not Teen Titans. Beast Boy and Raven / Terra, because I did like Terra. I mean, I know what she did, but I still liked her, you know? I believe that she was redeemable. Tokyo Ghoul. Season 6, oh my god, please, 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 please bring back the original Teen Titans. I loved that show so, so much. I loved it. There were some episodes that were better than others, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, that show was incredible. I mean, it kind of annoyed me sometimes how one of the reoccurring themes on the show was, you know, we can't do this unless we're all together, or, you know, this one Titan was like the one of the show that was like, hey, look, I'm the strong one in this show. I'm the one that's going to beat the villain. Samurai Jack, yeah. I have not seen all of the new one. Me and Dolan were watching it, but then we watched something else and we haven't quite finished it. I know what happens though because, hey, spoilers. But yeah, I really want Teen Titans to come back. Starfire was my favourite. Yeah, I know, typical Gooby, but yeah, Starfire was my favourite. Because she was girly, but she could also kick ass. Seriously. Blackfire was just mean. But I can understand the appeal. Most of the time, I'm not a fan of villains, but I like Junko. Junko is like the only villain when I'm like, no, I absolutely love her. Yeah. Blackfire was Starfire's sister. Oh wow, that looks really bad now. That eyelash is like fat goopy. Do not want fat goopy. There we go. Fair enough. Steven Universe, we're currently trying to watch it. Our housemate is a huge fan of it. Dolan and I are watching it from the beginning for the first time. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I'm weird about styles, and the style of Steven Universe is just a bit weird for me. But I was the same with Gumball as well. That's a very popular show, but I don't like it because I don't like the style. Plus, at least from the episodes I've seen, Gumball is very selfish, and I'm not a fan of selfish characters. Yeah, Jinx was cool. She was redeemed in the end. Starfire's sister is Blackfire. Cyborg and Jinx, yeah, that was an interesting ship, how they kind of paired them together. But then she ended up with another character. I think I remember who it was. Mm. Oh, Boku no Pico. No, not Boku no Pico. Boku no Hero. I got a couple of Ochako things while I was in Japan. I got this really cool one where it goes from her school uniform to her Uravity. Kid Flash, that's it. Oh no, Gooby, what did I do? Did I say something by accident? Ochako, I love Ochako, she's my favourite. I like the pairing of Deku and Ochaku. I'm sorry. I call it Ochaku. I don't call it Izu Orcha. I call it Ochaku. Because I think the name works. I know they have a different ship name, but that's my ship name for them, Ochaku. Popcorn. I like popcorn. No, 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 no. I said the wrong thing. I promise. I have not seen it. I know what it is, but I have not seen it. I promise. I have not seen it. Again, I know what it is, but I have not seen it. I think my sister watched a little bit of it and regretted it instantly. Oh, Snoopy, she's so fun. She is 17 now. My little sister is 17. Ugh. Yeah, no. No, I can't say that because there's probably some kids on here that like Teen Titans Go. I hate Teen Titans Go. It is a mockery, like a terrible mockery of the original. The original was so great. Yeah. No, I never said I liked it. I went to say My Hero Academia, but I read it wrong. I promise. Little Witch Academia, I've seen a little bit. I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen all of it. My sister, she's not so innocent. She's a Tumblr kid, or was a Tumblr kid before it shut down. So she saw some things. She saw Danganronpa before I did. She's the one that told me to watch Danganronpa, and I'm like, no, I'm not watching this. And then we watched it, and I'm like, wow, that was amazing. Boku no Pico is basically a little bit of a pedophile thing. Just a little bit. It's slightly pedophilic. I can't remember exactly what it is that makes it that way, and I'm not about to look into it, but I know that it has something to do with little boys, and yeah. Yeah, I saw it. I don't know! I haven't seen it! This is your obvious clue that I have not seen it. It's very pedophilic. Well, there you go. It's very pedophilic, which is something I should really not be saying out loud. It's gross. I haven't seen it. I do not want to see it. Yep. Choking on coffee is never a good thing. I like curry. And just got the circle around the eyes, because that's just a style of Kingdom Hearts. I'm aware. And behind, arrange, centre back. Nice one, Brian. At least you understand. I don't know. Oh man, I'm terrible. I'll be fine. I'm just awkward. Streams like this are nice, just simple. I get to draw, I get to chat. I'll probably stream a couple of other times this week, but they'll probably be late. Unless I get my sleep pattern back in order. Fair enough. Oh, one thing I wanted to say on my Discord, but I didn't because I was like, no, this is really bad. And I probably shouldn't be saying this now because I know that there are a lot of people that are going to judge me, but in Japan, there is a lot of hentai. In stores, you just walk around the corner and it's like, oh, this is here. I did not want to see this. Like, half the time when me and Dolan were exploring, we'd walk into a store and then you'd turn one corner in the store and then there's all this adult stuff. It's like, hey, I did not want to see that. There's a lot in Japan. They're not shy about it at all. Oh, look, a lot of it is fine, but there are some stores you go into where it's just, it doesn't tell you what's in there. No, there were a lot. A lot. I think I saw more adult stuff there than what I've ever seen on the internet because I don't willingly look for it. Oh, yeah. Big, small, whatever. The other thing with it, though, is a lot of it was like, you know, the cartoon style, and it's kind of hard to tell what age you want the characters to be. Like, some are clearly adult, and others, they're like, they've got that kind of face where it's like, okay, are you meant to be a teenager, or how old are you meant to be? Japan, tell me, what is wrong with you? I'm sorry, I'm just talking about Japan and talking about random things. Nah, Japan is cool though. I would highly recommend going there. For the culture more than anything, because there are a lot of anime and, game stores. It's just abundant. When I'm wet, they don't wear tight pants. Ah! Oh man. Oh man. Shouldn't be laughing. I hear deja vu when I think of the Dolan part song. Yeah, you could do that, and they would look at you like, why are you saying hello to me? What? Look, if you're a beginner, tracing is okay, just don't try to claim it as your own. Don't say, oh, I drew this is original, this is mine. Don't do that. If you say you're practicing, it's okay. Just be aware that there will probably be people that'll try to tear you down and say you shouldn't post this online. And you probably shouldn't. Just keep it to yourself, show your friends and family and be like, hey, look at this little practice thing I'm doing. That's fine. Just don't try to claim it as your own, because people will be on you very, very quickly. I've seen a lot of people try to get away with stuff and don't, because people are very serious about art theft. They always have been. Especially if someone tries to sell something that someone also drew. That is horrible. Yeah, basically. What did I trace recently? For a commission, I traced a gun. But it's only a small part of the commission, so... And I'm not really a weapons person. I mean, I drew a gun on the initial sketch, but then to make it look better, I traced one. It's like a very, very small part of the sketch, though. So... things like that. I'll probably, trace objects or something just to get things done a little bit quicker. But faces and all that, that's a no-no. Looks nice. I'm going to save it. Charming. Hey, Stardust Splat. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I am currently working on random sketches I did on my iPad. This one's Kyrie. Cool. Phoenix Wright. I actually saw a little bit of that the other day. Just a tiny bit, not a lot. And sue me. Hello, Dragon Slayer. Welcome. There's a lot of hair in this, and I'm totally cool with that because I like hair. Not my definition of art. Not too sure what that reference is to, but sure, why not? I've only seen little bits of it. I haven't seen all of it. I saw someone streaming it. Dolan and I were watching it just before we went to sleep. I had to turn it off though because he fell asleep. Because that's my husband. Sleeps. There's obviously more hair here. There's so much hair. Oh! Dude! Brian, you're awesome, but dude. Oh. I'm sure that's not true. Your friend probably just needs to practice a little bit more. I want to do this for a living. I mean, I kind of do, but I still haven't found a job. I've been looking. One of the places that I wanted to apply to, they said they weren't going to be taking any casuals for Christmas this year because one of the places, it's a chain store. It's a geek chain store, It's probably your version of Think Geek, but here we call it Zing. So, yeah. Anyway, they're not hiring this year because one of their stores shut down, so they just moved all their employees from that to their other places. So, yeah. Very similar to Think Geek, but not quite. That's funny. Art is definitely subjective. I remember, I'm not going to say who because I know that they're a favourite artist of a lot of people, but I was looking at this artist page the other day and I was like, your colours are great, but your faces are just kind of generic. Why are you so popular? I'm not going to say who though because I'm sure there's a lot of people that have heard of this artist. I'm not about to criticise them live because it's like, well, you couldn't do any better. Because that's the thing that they hit you back with. And no, my colouring skills are probably not quite on that level because they do very detailed backgrounds and I don't do detailed backgrounds. But their faces are kind of generic. And I only noticed this the other day when I was looking at through their gallery. In fact, there's probably a lot of popular artists that you guys like that I don't like. Just because they have this little thing I call same face syndrome. It's actually a term, artists that draw the same face. I think I do it occasionally, but I'd like to think I'd vary it up a little bit-ish. But again, I'm not naming names, because this is not a name and shame stream. Yeah, I will. I guess. Yeah, a little bit. Some of the lines aren't curvy enough. Oh, well, aren't we charming today? I will definitely be finishing some arts later, but right now I'm happy to just do my thing. Streaming. I love streaming. I do miss streaming while I'm away. I was actually very, very close to doing a video while I was in Japan just explaining what I did for the day, but I was too tired and I was like, nah, can't be bothered. It would have just been filmed via photo booth, but yeah. That is one of the artists. That is one of the artists. They draw, they're very damn detailed, but I'm not a fan of them. That's one of the artists. If you guys like them, cool. You can be subjective to what you like, but no, Faith Woe, I totally agree with you. That is one of the artists I'm not a fan of, but they have an audience and they're doing really well, so good for them. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean I don't want other people to like it. You know, it's like food as well. If I don't like egg, then I don't want anyone to like egg. That's just silly. Could you imagine if I was like, if I don't like this, then no one else can like this? That's a horrible, horrible thing to say. But yeah, that is one of the artists that I'm not a fan of. And they do same face. Quite a bit. Are you okay, Scruffy Janitor? Imagine having a toothpick in your toenail and kicking the wall. Ugh! You don't need that. No, of course, their colouring is incredible. But there are some other artists that I think do same face. What, name and shame? I don't want to name and shame. Just because I don't like something doesn't mean I want other people not to like it. You know? I'm a big believer in like what you want, just don't, you know, be overly weird about it. Or expect people to like it as well. That's a big thing as well. A good example, and I've noticed this lately. I'm not really too sure if I should be saying this on stream, but I know that there are a few people that aren't fans of Not saying you guys or anything like that, but I know there's a few people that aren't quite fans of PD anymore. But I will always defend it. I'll always say, no, I love what they're doing because, it's my husband. And I love my husband and he's just trying to, keep up with YouTube's algorithms and he wants to do a cartoon. He's not really concentrating on YouTube, he's just doing it because he's been on the platform for so long. If he could quit it and not get any repercussions, he probably would, but he can't. He wants to start a cartoon though, so hopefully we'll be able to get that done. But I can't tell people to keep watching PD just because I'm a fan, just because I'm an undying fan. I will always love PD, doesn't matter. Yeah, I saw people talking about it on my Discord the other day. I wasn't a fan of it, but there's not really much you can do about it. You can't tell people to like something. But just be aware that I will always, always be a fan of PD. Yeah, people are allowed to move on. There's not a problem with that. But Dolan is trying to move on, and he is trying to do a cartoon. Yeah. That's good to know. I like that there's still PD fans out there. No doubt we'll get some people at MadFest come up to us and be like, I love your stuff. Because we do get that. Yeah. Oh, that's sweet. Nah, I'm not a fan of... Yeah. What's Dolan doing right now? Working! Yeah. I think my cat's in here. Is she sleeping somewhere? Yep, she's on the bed and she is snoring. She's cute though. She has been so hovering since we got back from Japan. She's just all cuddly and it's very cute. Our housemaid actually looked after her while we were away. And there were some nights when Jaina would just howl at random, either just outside the door or downstairs, and it was difficult for her to go to sleep because of all the howling. Thank you, Jaina, for making our housemate have to get up and pay attention to you just because you couldn't sleep. But no, she missed me and Dolan. I think that's very cute. It just sucks that she had to bother her. My cat's gorgeous though. Naughty but gorgeous. Save so I don't forget. Here's hoping everyone's having a wonderful day. I think some are having better than others, but thank you. Yeah, that's right, this top here. Got to do the little loopy things and hope it actually sticks. Damn it. Tired of Minecraft parodies. I didn't say that out loud. Yes, I did. Sorry. I think one of the most annoying things in Illustrator, and it happens quite a bit, is when you're trying to do a pattern or you're trying to do a continuous line, and sometimes it will just disconnect and do something weird. I don't know. I sincerely hope that's not the case, though. But yes, that was a theory. How was Japan? Amazing. Tanoshimi. Very fun. No. Totemo tanoshimi deshita. I know that there's formal, informal, and my brain's just like, okay, I think that's how you say it. Yep! Yeah. And then you have to go back and fix it because, yikes. I'll probably just have to use the pen tool here. It's slow, but it's more accurate. I am aware that people miss Shima, but we don't talk about it here. Not because it's a bad topic or anything, just because people ask questions that we just don't know the answers to. When I say we, I mean everyone. No one knows. Unless someone's been in secret contact with her the whole time and just not told us. How much stuff did I buy? I do not know. When are we going to play games? Very soon. I just want to do a little bit more on this. Undo pen. And all of a sudden, I've got Bruno Mars's song in my head. It's a beautiful night, we're looking for something dumb to do. Hey baby, I think I want to marry you. I bought a bunch of stuff. I bought probably over 30 figurines. It depends on what you prefer. I can't say if it's for me, it's easier, yes, but for other people, they probably like traditional, and that's totally cool. All right, see you, Brian. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us on our stream. Good luck with all your shiz. I like saying shiz. It autocorrects to other words though, and I'm like, no, I want to say shiz. Ah. How many things did you not buy? Look, I walked past a lot of stuff and I'm like, not today. And then I ended up buying it a couple of days later. Maybe. I'm not going to confirm nor deny that happened. So do you guys have a preference of which game you want to start with first? Provided that I can actually get it working. I'm aware that I need to try and play other games, but I want to probably experiment with other games with my patrons first, because that's kind of a deal. Yeah, I accidentally stole this. I don't know if it was me or Dolan, but it was in one of our bags, and we looked at it, it was like, did you buy this? Must have, been knocked or something. Drawful? That is definitely possible. I'll have to set up my iPad though, because I like to draw with my iPad now. It's so cool. I went from computer to iPad. Yep. Good job. Drawful 2 is definitely possible. I've got a shoulder here. Just probably meant to go up higher. Look, it was definitely accidental. It was either me or Dolan. We don't know who. We just know that we saw this thing in a bag. It's like, did you buy this? Nope. Did you buy this? Nope. To be fair, it's not like it's a very expensive item. Yeah. Look, we all have our little things that we like to buy. I like buying figurines, and that means I need to get another shelf now. I haven't drawn for the last couple of, while I've been in Japan. I did start drawing a picture of just a random anime girl. And I started drawing a picture of Carmelita, but that's it. Maybe it was complimentary. Well, they did give me some kind of Japanese cracker thing with one of them, just because I bought a few. Which is funny because Dolan bought a few as well, and they didn't give him one. Oh, I actually had someone random come up to me at one point, ask me, just when we were walking around one of the shops, they asked me if I liked anime and if I spoke Japanese, and I spoke to them a little bit in Japanese, and then Brian probably should have been here for this, and then they showed me what they just bought, and it was Rem, the one that we were talking about, and they were like, "This is my waifu," and I said, "I hope you'll be very happy together." I don't know. Sure, fair enough. So I accidentally stole a $6 item. Me or Dolan, we don't know who it was. It was just in one of our bags. Can't remember which one. Sorry. No, I know how to do that. Just do that. We will play games soon. I just want to do a little bit on this. It's like, I want to do this, and I want to do this. I am so indecisive. Don't hate me. Oh, that's right, yep. It's the thing. It's like, what's the thing? The thing that goes up like this. So I didn't need to draw that. I didn't need to do that. That was so silly. Okay, whoopsie daisy. Some things you don't see until you draw it in after. Oh, cool. I collected Blades for all. Decided to support on Patreon for the first time because I feel selfless. Cool. What Blades sells a Patreon, or are you talking about mine? My brain. I read the thing and I'm like, what does that say? Do you ever do that? Have to read a thing a couple of times before you're like, oh, that's what it says. Hello. Welcome. I will be playing games soon, I promise. I've said this like 3 times. But, you know, when you're really into a drawing, it's like, I just want to do a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. It's always been a problem of mine. Especially when it comes to, you know, just doing everyday activity. What's the rarest figurine I own? I have no idea. I bought some Evangelion ones, but I don't know if they're rare or not. I have a Sailor Moon resin. I have a couple of Sailor Moon, like, you know, those resin figures, those painted ones. But I did not paint them myself. I got a Neptune, and I've got a Sailor Moon that I bought in Melbourne. She was very cheap, though, because she was very broken. Those are probably the rarest ones I own. Ah, thank you. Much appreciated. I will chat. I can either. I got to give you a Discord thing. Have I heard of Battle Cats? Yep. I will give you a link to the Discord while I'm active. Let's see. Where's my Patreon thing? Did I accidentally close it? Nope. There it is. I will add you to the Discord. HR, oh, thank you. You get prints as well, not right away, but next month I can give you prints. Awesome, thank you. I should give you a link to the Discord. Message, and I'll get giving you a link to the Discord right now. I just got to get the link first, because I'm awkward. Invite people. Or send a server link to a friend. Copy. Oh, I need to edit the link so that it doesn't expire. Expire after, never. Max number of users, just generate a new link and copy, and thank you. Just writing a thing quickly. And a little smiley face. Alright, Ariel, thank you. Look after yourself, alright? Ah. I could write more, but yeah. Much appreciated, thank you. Okay, game soon. Let's just see what I've done and be like, okay, I think that's enough for now. Gooby-san is typing. Am I? That's actually really close to being done, but I think I'll stop there for now and let's play a little bit of Drawful before I get too tired. I have to hope that my pen is actually working, because sometimes my pen runs out. The pen on my iPad runs out. That's cool. Set it up on my iPad because it is really good on the iPad. I get the feeling the pen's probably not going to work. No, it works. It kind of works. It's being a bitch. No, don't worry about it. If it's been a long day, it's been a long day. Alright, see ya, EJ. Thanks for coming, much appreciated. I am about to set up Drawful 2. I don't know how many games we're going to play, but we'll do this. After a year of being a patron, maybe a year and a half, I can send you some Prince Menandi. I'm totally cool with doing that. Or Rob, if you prefer. I mean, after all, you do get rewards for being a patron, so... Yep, I can send you Prince in about 7 months or something, if I remember. Just remind me, be like, you said you would send me Prince in these many months. So I will do that. Drawful 2. Let's start this. Load! Jackbox games. Get an on-campus job? I hear ya. 3 days is your birthday. Prince cost a lot of money. Nah. It's only $20, and that's through 2 months of being a patron. I can send Prince. But that's up to you. No worries, HR. Thank you for becoming a patron. Much appreciated. I cannot see my mouse right now. Where's my mouse? Give me my... Oh, there's my mouse. Sorry. Much appreciated, Chicago. Oh, okay. Fair enough. 9 days until my... There's a lot of birthdays happening. Oh my god. Oh, and also next year, not this year because it's a little bit late, but next year I'm going to be doing birthday presents for all my patrons. So little gifts as an added reward. I just need to know your basic interests, and I can, you know, draw little gifts and stuff as a way of saying thank you. Okay. This is an interesting code. Keep my original name. Come on. Join me. Join me. There we go. I'm joined. Now I can show it on the stream. My mouse keeps on disappearing. What is this? Okay, game screen. There we go, because it's the last thing I played too. No one loves me. Gooby loves you! In a totally platonic way though, obviously. Because if I said that on stream and Dolan was listening, it's like, no, I love Dolan, but I love everyone else platonically, please. That's cool, yep. Picture of yourself, okay. Oh, I'm using this! I'm using my tablet pen instead of my Apple pen. That's not gonna work! That's silly, Gooby. What are you doing?
Oh!
Don't ruin it. That'll do. Just a chibi Gooby face. There we go. Simple.
Wow!
No. Okay. I'm using PC. I will lose. No. It's going to get cold again, but I'm not going to put my jacket on. I'm just going to wrap it around me. That's my trick. Just so my shoulders are warm. Oh, that's better already. Look at my small goob. She's so little. I'll wait for everyone to finish their drawings because that is fair. Hopefully we all get quotes that we're actually able to draw and there's nothing too tricky. I think I still have coffee as well. Little bit. That was barely a sip. I am disappointed. But that's my fault. I technically did finish it. There's just a tiny little sip. Oh, nice. I don't know who the character is, but good job. Chee! Cool, I know who you are. You've already shown yourself in chat, so yeah, all good. Thatcherose is either doing a sword or a volcano or something I have not seen before. Probably volcano, or 2 or 3. We shall find out. A volcano. There we go. Come on, now let me do the thing. Everybody's in. Yes, I am sure. There we go. I like drawing that face way too much. No.
Hey, it's drawful time. 8 players, huh? I wish I was as ambitious with my squad goals. Let's get away from this menu screen, huh?
Go a little bit loud, I might just...
All right.
There we go.
If you look at your devices right now, you should see a secret prompt just for you. Something kind of weird. Like
I could easily draw
Thursdays
myself for
or
this
a
one.
trash can at Arby's. Draw a picture on your device that would have that title. And when you're done, hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, get to it.
I have no idea how to draw this.
And hey, it's never too late to join the audience. Or
I don't
actually,
know how.
sometimes it is too late, but it's not too late yet. Oh.
I'm gonna write one little clue. But it's not the thing. That drawing could have been so much better, but let's see how this goes.
I have all your drawings now, and as much as I want to keep them to myself, let's all take a look at the first one.
I hope it's not mine. Ooh.
Now, use your device to type in whatever the heck the prompt for this drawing could be.
Fair enough. I tried drawing a thing and then I realised I need better anatomy. I should have had a reference, but I didn't. So I just wrote a tiny little clue, but not the
And
topic.
here are your choices. One of them is the real title. Oh!
It says dancing.
Okay, who picked what?
I'm positive the word says dancing. About to say, I thought that was mine. Oh, rubber. Oh, that guy disturbed me. I love the da. Yay! Get me some points. Not a bad start, but it's still very early. Ooh.
And now, this drawing. Enter your titles now.
Typo. Cannot spell.
Oh.
There we go.
Hey, I'm serious. Time is up. Here are your choices.
That is cheese. Oh, that one deserves extra points.
Oh. And here are your picks. Oh.
Well, there's definitely a 100 in it somewhere.
If I saw that on a menu, I'd order it.
Good for you.
Up next.
There we go.
Hurry up, people! Just type something in! And here are your choices. Let's see what people picked.
Do you like the Pokemon? I love the Pokemon. I have a Pokemon tin full of cards. All my cards. Yay!
Somehow, still not as thick as normal eggnog.
Don't know if I've had eggnog. I've had custard though. Love custard. Especially for Christmas.
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
Why isn't it a beer jug? That's obviously just how the artist decided to draw it.
Quick, type in anything.
See you, Time Loop Productions. Look after yourself, okay?
Oh. Okay, here are your choices.
No.
Oh.
Yes, I have. They're quite nice. I love custard. Pears are pretty good too.
Pick something.
You know what I just had a craving for then, and it sucks because it's really bad for me? Chips and gravy. Charcoal chips and gravy. Yum. I love gravy. Dolan hates it
And
though.
here are your picks.
There's a joke with me and his family where we like go to pour some gravy on. It's like, hey Dolan, you want some gravy? And he just looks at us like really in an angry way. Curry. I love curry. I get curry almost every week because I have this thing called katsu chicken. I have that almost weekly because I love it that much. Curry and chips. Yeah, but chips and gravy. That was like a staple at my high school before our menu changed to be all healthy. Yep, there we go. Here's mine. Isn't that anatomy just great? Hopefully you'll be able to see the actual answer and be like, yes, that's the answer. Oh.
Oh. Hey, I'm serious. Time is up. And here are your choices. Oh.
I just tried to do a thing and then I realised that anatomy. I'm like, how am I going to do this? I originally wanted them like crotching their head like this, but I needed a reference and I was like, nope.
And here
I
are
have
your
to draw
picks.
this very quickly. But at least you guys got the impression of what it was meant to be. I didn't even read that one word. But it's okay. It was coward. I was thinking of drawing like the cowardly lion or something, but I was like, man, gotta draw something quickly. If it gave us like 5 minutes to draw something, then yeah, but they only give you, what, a minute?
Let's take a look at our next drawing.
Thank you. Come on.
Oh. Wow. Come on. Typing time is almost up. And here are your choices.
Hey, good tracks. Welcome.
Pick anything. And here are your picks.
It's getting a little bit late, but I think I'm good for at least one more game, and then hopefully next time I'll be able to stream earlier, and we can play a few more games. Marmite, bleh. If it's the same as Vegemite, no way. Do Dolan like Marmite? He likes a little bit, not a lot. Ooh, Vengeance in the lead.
And now, this one.
My answer's so basic.
Hurry up, people. Just
No.
type something in.
Marmite does not sleep with me. There is no Marmite in my house. Well, our house, I should say. It's not my house.
Here are your choices.
Hmm. I have no idea. I don't think there's enough coffee in here. No, there's a tiny bit. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Just pick one.
So cold!
Let's see what people picked.
But I am desperate. Oh no, wait, I'm probably wrong. You in us? I'm in Australia. It is currently 5:06. How was the trip? Amazing. That might have been my next guess. No, Japan was incredible. I got to speak a little bit of the language. We didn't get too confused. There was one point when we were trying to get to a place by train. Or we were trying to get to the Sailor Moon Cafe by train.
Type in a convincing title now.
And we tried asking the person, so, how do we get there? And neither of us could really say it properly, but thankfully they have this thing, a route planner. So you write where you are and where you want to go, and it tells you where to go, how to get there. So thankfully we found that. That was like the only translation problem we had.
Okay, here are your choices.
Wow, that was both at once. Yeah!
Come on, pick one. And here are your picks.
Damn! Oh well. Lots of points for Faith there. Good job. Thank you for the points. Fair enough. Vengeance! Awesome job, Nate. That's okay, good tracks. Hey, there is nothing wrong with third. No One Loves Me got the most likes. Good job. One more game and then I think I might call it there because I think it's getting a little bit late for some people. New players. See if I can write it in on time. Disconnected, yes, I know that. Okay. This is a little bit slow, unfortunately. Is that it? Yeah. Ah, Satcharos is the leader. Which means I get a slightly different colour palette this time. Wow, really going anime here, aren't I? I am so great at side portraits. The ear should at least be... There we go, that's a bit better. Great side portrait, Gooby. Great job. Look, some drawings are better than others. This one's not too bad, but I've definitely done better. I think just the thickness, it's like, how thick do you need to be? Yeah, I know that's going to get misquoted. There's still room for one more player if anyone else wants to join that didn't get the chance to join before. If only I could make the brush just a little bit smaller. That's all I need, just slightly smaller.
Oh.
It'll do though. That doesn't look too bad. Could have been better though. I've done much worse. Like I said, there's still room for one more person if you want to join. If you haven't joined before, it's okay. You don't need to have the best skills. It's just a matter of being able to draw the quotes. Sometimes skill does not matter because you can get the most random quotes. Oh, someone drew the bird. I mean, you've still got time before the other drawings are done. Come on, don't be shy. There's a few people here. Anyone, feel free. Please, join. Have fun. I'm not in charge of this, technically. So as soon as the last drawing is done... Alright, let's wait another minute, please. Anyone can join. I mean, it's not essential to have 8 players, but you know, if you haven't played before, just have a chance. You might win. You don't know. This is not based on drawing skills, it is based on luck. And whatever quote you get. Super hard drawing on phone, I get that. You can just join anonymously. You don't have to even call yourself your chat name if you don't want to. It's free as well. Yes, it's free. Just go to jackbox.tv and type in the room code. It's easy. Plus whatever name you want to call yourself. Still a cute drawing, even if it is done on the phone. I tried going anime and then it was weird. If I had joined just a second later, I could have been green. I'm never green. I'm always the top one because, hey, leader. Why can't the colours just swap? It's such a petty thing, I know. How's Dolan? He's good. He's working, but he's good. Working really hard, catching up on PD stuff. Give it another 15 seconds and then start. I prefer watching. Alright, you can watch. I'm just giving people the chance to play if they want to. Thanks. Alright. You can still feel free to join the audience and vote. Oh, we did get someone in. Zero, welcome. Cool, alright, start now. It's nice to be back watching a stream. Good for you. It's nice to be back streaming. I need to play Pokemon Let's Go on stream again, but I need to. I still need to collect berries because if I'm going to go shiny hunting, I need berries.
Okay,
And I need gold berries, and I don't have enough gold berries to go properly shiny hunting.
Like pimento loaf or the mentalist.
Oh, this one's easy. I just got to draw the right face.
All
All
right.
right.
Done. Hit send. You'll get points for each player that can correctly guess your title. So, go! Do it!
Okay, let's see if I can actually draw this. Okay, well, I don't really need to draw this. I just want to, you know, just add a little bit extra to the drawing. Gotta make sure I actually have room for the actual topic itself. Yeah, I might have drawn my thing a little bit big.
Oh!
There we go. I mean, it was easy, but I drew the thing. I should have drawn the... I drew the wrong thing first. I should have drawn the other thing, made it smaller. Oh well. Too ambitious,
There's only about
Gooby.
30 seconds left to get that drawing in. It would be such a bummer to lose it. Okay, let's take a look at your artwork. Use your devices to type in what you think the real title for this picture could have been.
That's okay. Not all of them are easy. I think that's how you spell it. Fair enough, Ariel. Welcome back. We're just playing one more game of Drawful and then I'm going to call it because I think it's getting a little bit late for some people.
Hello!
Are you gold?
Hey, I'm serious.
Nah.
Time is up.
GG, Golden
Here are
Gooby
your
was just the
choices.
first thing that popped
Which
to my
of
head.
these titles do you think really inspired this drawing?
Yeah.
Hey, hello! Okay, who picked what?
Oh, okay.
Or, as I call it, nature's belly button warmer.
God, this can be disturbing sometimes. I forgot what the word was, so I just said gunk. Lint. That's the word.
Okay, the next drawing. Type in a title now.
I'm glad I wasn't eating anything. Dolan might be making something for us later. I'm kind of half hoping that he can't be bothered so
Come
that we can
on!
get
Typing time is almost up.
Asian. I can get my katsu and he'll get his lemon chicken.
And here are your choices. Pick something. Let's see what people pick.
Okay. Mac and cheese on pizza. Well, I've had bolognese on. I've had spaghetti on pizza, so I say go for it. Might be a little bit weird at first, but I think once you bite into it, it'll be quite nice. Oh, cute.
And now, another drawing.
There we go. Mac and cheese chips are a little bit weird. As in, like, crisps flavoured with mac and cheese. That's just weird. I could totally go for my katsu. I mean, yes, technically I had katsu about 3 times in Japan, but it wasn't chicken, so yeah.
Hurry up, people. Just
Ah,
type something in.
damn, I wish I'd read that. But okay, yep, okay. I think I know what it is going to be now.
Here are your choices.
It's gotta be that one. Oh, Gooby's wedding. I didn't wear my hair in buns. I wore my hair half up, half down. I felt pretty, but I
Select an
probably
answer.
could have
And
lost a little bit
here
of
are your
weight.
picks.
I still fit in my dress though, so that was very important. I didn't have to buy another dress. Oh, so lucky.
True love is the greatest science fiction of them all. But enough about my life.
Fat thumbs, don't you just love them? I've got fat thumbs too, but that's just genetic. Thank you, Italian family.
Put in your titles now. Oh. Hey, I'm serious.
How long is the delay? I'm not sure. I think it's about 10-15 seconds.
And here are your choices.
Come.
Oh.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's probably it. I have no idea. I think it's 10 seconds, but I
And
can't
here are your
100%
picks.
guarantee that. I'd laugh if anyone picked mine. Coffee or tea? Coffee. Gotta go with coffee. Okay. Oops, Scurvy. I've heard of scurvy, but I don't know what it is, so I wouldn't have got that.
All right, let's do another one.
No. I would look it up, but I think I'm going to be disturbed. So maybe the time I'm not feeling so vulnerable.
And here are your choices.
Mm.
And here are your picks.
Big baby balls. I don't care, that's gold. Oh yeah, mine hasn't been shown up yet. Oh, it was that. Okay, I picked the right one. Roop.
Very inspiring stuff.
Sarcasm or for real? Golf ball. Yeah, I guess could be a golf ball. Who am I to judge, though?
And now, this one.
Hey! Hey! I don't know what the quote was.
Time is up. Okay, here are your choices.
Well, I am sorry. No, it says Dago, but it's a
Pick one.
thing.
Let's see what people picked.
Okay. Okay. Alright. Hiccup is the sound that I make when I hiccup. Occasionally.
Type in a title now.
My voice is annoying. Fair opinion. I think my voice is okay-ish. It's not super annoying. It's not totally memorable
Hurry
either.
up, people. Type something. Oh. Here are your choices.
I don't know. I think your voice is fine. Me. I'm cool.
Just tap any button. Oh. And here are your picks. Oh.
That would have been funny if that was it. Ding, ding. Okay.
That is exactly what a witch would say.
It is what a witch would say. That is totally right. Good job. So we've got Uwu, Jules, Saturos, and Vengeance. Oh yeah, I forgot my drawing hadn't
Enter
turned
your
off yet.
titles now.
I completely forgot about my drawing. I thought it showed up earlier. You drew this! Weird! I'll have you know!
Come on. Typing time is almost up. And here are your choices.
Oh my god! I don't know who wrote that, but I'm gonna give you points, even though I really shouldn't. Jesus. Okay. Let me award points to that one.
Pick anything. And
I
here
should
are
have
your
awarded
picks.
points to more of them. But... See, what I wanted to do was I should have drawn the salad part first and then drawn the person, but I started drawing the face and then I'm like, oh crap, it's way too big. But at least you guys figured out pretty much what it was. Dreaming about a salad. Yep, that was my quote. Ah! Dude! No! Bad! Fair enough. So was that Uwu that won, Sir Faith? Good job, lady. Most liked! Yay! Thank you. So Uwu, Jules, Saturos, Vengeance, Gooby 1, Owo, Zero, and Wild Dom. Awesome. I think I might call it there because I think people are probably getting tired. I'm going to continue just drawing in random things. At least I stole control from Gooby. Ha ha ha. Yeah, you did, but that doesn't mean anything. I'm just going to go back to OBS, the thing I was working on before. I was working on Kyrie-ish. Probably need to do a couple more things, but I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. I think I might change the line size a little bit, maybe. I haven't figured it out yet. So I'm not entirely sure when I'll stream again. I mean, I'd like to stream again this week, but sleep pattern's a little bit all over the place, so thank you. Yep, fair enough. No, this was a nice way to start back after so many days away in Japan. I'm happy. It was fun. It's good to stream again. It really is. Gooburrito. Yeah, I've heard that one before. I should draw Gooby as a burrito or Gooby eating a burrito. There's a lot of food things I could draw Gooby eating. Yeah. So I'm going to call it there. It's been just over. I don't know because my sleep. I want to at least start a Patreon stream at 11 at the latest. But yeah. Thank you is just arigato. Basic arigato. I'd love to say I'll do a Patreon stream this coming week, but I like to start at least 11, and if I'm waking up at 1, then that's me breaking my promise. So, I don't know. Unless I wake myself up early, I haven't figured it out yet. We shall see. But there should be one at least within the next 2 weeks, with any luck. But we shall see. Right, thank you for coming. Thank you for playing along or watching or, just everything. It's always good to stream and chat with awesome people. I appreciate it. So hopefully you will see me stream again during the week. If not, I hope you guys have a nice week and I'll see you the week after. Okie dokie.